Hello friends, welcome back to Relief Tutorials. We are going to discuss question 4 of exercise 6.1 lines and angles. Here in this problem, look at the diagram. Sum of all these four angles x, y, z and w are given and one relation is given, x plus y is equals to w plus z. You have to prove that AOB is a line. So you might be knowing, if you want to prove this is a line, then we have learned axiom 2. If sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degree, then non-common arms of both the angles forms a line. It means we will be able to prove this by using axiom 2. Now see, we know that sum of all angles around a point is 360 degree. See, this is a point O and sum of all these angles around a point is 360 degree. So I can write x plus y plus w plus z is equals to 360 degree. Now one relation is already given, y plus z is equals to x plus y. So here in place of y plus z, I can write x plus y. So here it comes x plus y plus x plus y is equals to 360 degree. Why? From beta. So here it comes x plus x. 2x plus 2y is equals to 360 degree. X plus x 2x, y plus y 2y. Now from here we can take 2 common. So if I take 2 common, I will get x plus y is equals to 360 degree. Now 2 is here in multiplication. When it goes on other side, division. So x plus y is equals to 360 upon 2. So therefore x plus y is equals to 180. Now this x and y, they are adjacent angles and their total is 180 degree. So if sum of two adjacent angle is 180 degree, then according to axiom 2, you can say these two uncommon arms forms a line. So we can say here AOB is a line, hence proved. So we can write here x and y are adjacent angles. Therefore, according to axiom 2, AOB is a straight line. Hence, proved. So very simple. Just we have proved it by using axiom 2. Now we will move further. Now we will discuss exercise 6.1 question 5. See, look at the diagram. Here it is given POQ is a straight line and this QR is perpendicular to PQ. And ray OS, this ray OS lies between OR and OP rays. And what you have to prove the result is the measurement of angle ROS. See, this is our hero. Measurement of angle ROS is half of angle QOS minus angle POS. So first you should be aware what is given. Your data is POQ is a line. So I can say POQ is a line and ray OR is perpendicular to line PQ. See here, I will discuss one thing. This is angle 1 we say, this is angle 2 and this is angle 3. So if this is perpendicular, see here, this is PQ and this is OR. It is perpendicular, means this will be 90 degree and this also will be 90 degree. Why? Because it is perpendicular. 90 plus 90, 180. So I can say one thing here, 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. See, total of 1 plus 2 is 90. 3 is also 90. So I can therefore say, angle POR is equals to angle QOR. POR is equals to QOR and that is equals to 90 degree. Now if we talk about angle POR, see this is POR. So 1 and 2 are adjacent angle. So POR is equals to POS plus SOR or ROS. So therefore I can write in place of POR. So in place of POR here there is one angle. This is S. So I can say here POS plus ROS is equals to POR. So in place of POR I will write angle POS plus angle ROS is equals to angle QOR. See, this is 1 POS, this is 2 and this is 3. So 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. So I can write here angle 1 plus angle 2 is equals to angle 3. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So simple way you have to remember is 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. This we got equation 1. Now if you look at the proof, see angle ROS, in proof we have angle ROS, clear. POS, we have POS. Here we have QOR, but we required QOS. We required QOS. We have QOR. So in order to get QOS from QOR, you have to add this. Have you got it? See, QOS. So QOS is equals to QOR plus ROS. So if we add ROS to this QOR, we will get QOS. So second point, what you have to remember is very simple. See, adding angle ROS on both sides. So what will be the benefit you see? This is QOR, angle QOR, QOR. If you add angle ROS, so you add angle ROS. So now QOR plus ROS, you will get QOS. So that will be equal to angle QOS. So we'll get this QOS. So one problem will be solved. Second problem. See, here it is in division 2. When it goes here, it will be in multiplication. So you get 2 times ROS. But here we have only 1 ROS. So if we add ROS here, then you will get 2 times ROS. So second problem also will be solved. So both these two problems can be solved by adding ROS. So adding ROS on both the sides. So what you will get? Angle POS plus already we have angle ROS. Again we are adding one angle ROS is equals to angle QOR plus angle ROS. So adding ROS on both the sides. So second point is adding angle ROS. So you have to remember these 2 points. Now see what you will get. POS plus 2 times angle ROS is equals to, now I told you QOR plus ROS. See here, QOR plus ROS will give you QOS. QOR plus ROS is equals to angle QOS. So I can write angle QOS. Now look this. To compare it with our proof. See, there is ROS, we have ROS. There is QOS, we have QOS. There is POS, we have POS. Now we'll send this POS on other side. So what we'll get? 2 angle ROS is equals to angle QOS minus angle POS. See, slowly the structure is going to form. See here, QOS minus POS. So we got QOS minus POS. Okay, we want ROS. Here we have 2. So when it goes on other side, it will be in division. So I can write now angle ROS is equals to 2 multiplication. So it will be division here into angle QOS minus angle POS. Hence, so it is a very important rider. Just you have to remember 2 points where I have mentioned you. Draw the diagram, you will come to know that 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. Why? Because this is perpendicular, this is 90, this is also 90. So 1 plus 2 is 90 and this 3 is also 90. So first point you have to remember is 1 angle 1 plus angle 2 is angle 3. Okay. Second point you will get 1. Second point you have to add ROS on both the side. Why? Here only we have one arrow S. If you add arrow S on LHS, you will get two arrow S. We want two. Why? Because here it is in division. When it goes here, it will be in multiplication. So you require two arrow S. So you will add arrow S on both the sides. On LHS, if you add arrow S, you will get two arrow S. And here on RHS, you will add arrow S here. So QOR plus ROS, QOR plus ROS will be QOS. QOR plus ROS will be QOS. So we require QOS in our proof. So in short, moral of the story is you have to remember this rider based on these 2 points. 1 plus 2 is equals to 3 and adding ROS on both the sides. I hope you understood it. Just go through it, try to understand. So, question number 5. Now, last question of this exercise is question 6. See here, you look at the diagram. What is given? Given angle XYZ is 64. Now, this XY is produced or it is extended to point. So, remember this. How you have to remember is nothing very simple. See, this is given. Angle XYZ is given. Angle XYZ is given. It is 64. Now we have to extend this XY. Extend to point P. So XY is produced to point P. Then we are drawing a ray YQ. This is a ray YQ. In such a way that it will bisect angle ZYP. It will divide angle ZYP into 2 equal parts. So this YQ is the bisector of angle ZYP. That is given data. So what is data? Angle XYZ is 64. Then we can say XY is produced to point P. So we'll get a new angle ZYP. Then we are drawing a ray YQ which bisects angle ZYP. This is the data. What you have to find out? You have to find out angle XYQ. Angle XYQ. This angle you have to find out. And you might be knowing that XYQ is made up of these 2 angles. One is 64. You want to find this angle. That's all. And second thing you have to obtain is reflex QYP. Reflex QYP. In order to find reflex of QYP, it is necessary you have to find QYP. And this is bisector, so I can say this angle 1 and angle 2 both are equal. Why? Because this is a bisector of angle ZYP. So these 2 are equal. So 1 is equals to 2. Clear? So it is necessary you have to find this angle. So you might be knowing, see, this is linear pair. YZ stands on a line PYZ. This is 64. So already you will obtain this here. I will draw one more diagram here. This is X. This is P. And this YZ is given. See, in geometry, first you have to consider the data. What thing is given that you have to consider. So here it is given. This is 64. So we will be able to find this. Why? Because YZ is a ray, stands on line. So the sum of 2 adjacent angle is 180 degree. So this is 64. So this angle will be 180 minus 64. So that will be 116. So you will get 116. Clear? Now this is a bisector. YQ is a bisector. See here. Now this is a bisector. This is a bisector of this angle. So you will get each angle, that is angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. So I can say now angle 1 is equals to angle 2 and that is equals to how much? Half of 116. Why half of 116? Because this angle is 116 and this is a bisector, so it will divide angle into 2 equal parts. So that will be 2 here cancel, 5 times 58. So 1 will be 58, 2 will be 58 and this is 64. If you add the total, that will be 180. Very simple. Try to understand the structure of a problem and just make a flow chart or roadmap how we will approach to solve this problem. Very simple, okay? Now see, we are using axiom 1. Now ray YZ, I told you ray YZ, it is given this angle. So I have taken ray YZ stands on line PYX. So I can say angle ZYP plus angle ZYX or XYZ is equals to 180 degree. Axiom 1. So angle ZYP plus XYZ is given. How much it is? 64 is equals to 180. So angle ZYP is equals to 180 minus 64. So that will be equal to 116 degrees. So you got angle ZYP. Clear? Now second. So you got this ZY by 116. Now you know this YQ bisects. So I can say here ray YQ bisects angle ZYP. This is data. See, it is given ray YQ bisects angle ZYP data. So therefore I can say angle PYQ, or I can say angle QYP, whatever it may be. Angle QYP is equals to angle this angles ZYQ. Okay, ZYQ is equals to angle QYP is equals to angle QYZ, that is equals to half of angle ZYP. So that is equals to half of ZYP is how much? 116. So that is equals to 58. So therefore I can say angle QYP is equals to angle QYZ, that is equals to 58. Clear, friends? Now what you have to find out? You have to find that angle XYQ. See here, XYQ. So I can say here look at the diagram. Now what you have to find out? You have to find out angle XYQ. See here, look at the diagram. I will explain you here XYQ. So these two are adjacent angle 2 and 3. See, 2 and 3 are adjacent angle and you want to find XYQ. So I can say angle XYQ is equals to angle ZYX and angle QYZ. Adjacent angles. So I can say here now, you see, look at the diagram. We want to find angle XYQ. So XYQ. So XYQ is equals to QYZ plus angle given, that is XYZ. Any doubt in this? Very simple, friends. So this angle is nothing but it is 2 plus 3. So angle QYZ is equals to 58 degree we got, plus angle XYZ is already given. XYZ is 64. It is already given. XYZ is 64. So plus you will add 64. So 8 plus 4, 2, carry 1, 122 you will get that. Okay, so we got angle XYQ. And now we have to find reflex of angle QYP. Clear? So now, see, I am going to solve it on the page. So here is the diagram. You can see. Now I have to find angle QYP. Reflex of angle QYP. The QYP, you know, it is 1. And QYP, we already find out QYP is equals to 50. So reflex of angle QYP. I have to find reflex of angle QYP is equals to 360 degree minus angle QYP. Very simple. So 360 degree minus QYP. QYP is how much? Already we have discussed QYP is equals to 58. Here we have mentioned. So that is equals to minus 58 degree. So answer will be 302. So with this we have completed our exercise. Very simple. Here I told you how to remember. See, once again I am going to recap this. This is 64 is given, angle PYZ is formed and YQ is the bisector. So these two angles will be equal. Now this is 64. So this will be 116. Why? Because total is 180. So you got 116. And now this YQ Q is a bisector. YQ is a bisector of 116. So if we divide into two equal parts, so angle 1 is equals to angle 2, and that is equals to half of 116. So that will be 58. So angle 1 is equals to angle 2, and that is equals to 58. So if you get all these three angles, then you have to find this angle XYQ. So that is 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3, 64 plus 58. That is 1, 2, 2. Clear? And angle 1 is 58 already, and reflex means from 360. Simple, no? See here. This is 58, and you want to find this reflex. So I told you reflex will be 360 minus this reflex. This is reflex. This you have to find out. This is reflex. So from total 360, you will subtract this 58. So you will get reflex of angle QYP. Okay. So with this, we are going to complete our exercise.